Hello, and happy birthday, everybody watching the VOD. It's June 12th, 2026. We are 4.3% of the way along the Farlands wall. 91,612.63 megabytes. I've accidentally just clicked the Windows key. Oh, all right, I'm back. The right-handed one, too. Who uses that one? I can't think of anybody who's ever clicked the... Except this was the first time in history anybody has clicked the right side Windows key on a keyboard. You were here for it. You were here. You don't see. That's why you don't have a right Windows key. It is truly the first time that anybody has a Windows key on the right hand side of the spacebar. I mean, Ipla now does, because she got my old keyboard that is the exact same make and model from my garage sale. My only garage sale. But anyway, that's beside the point. Who's ready to continue? If you are ready, get your woofs ready. Ready? Woof! Wolfie's ready. We got a door on this hidey hole. Super fancy. It's a single door. Those are safer. But yeah. I do need... Do I? I kind of need wood. So let's grab some wood before we go. That one went flying somewhere else. Yeah, hello, hi, how are you? I guess not. I did open by saying I don't know if how many times I've actually streamed on my birthday. And was immediately reminded about the rhyme stream, I guess was on my birthday. But then I remember, oh, what am I doing? That's not the plan. Oh. That's not why I do that. But then we did a Farlands stream on my birthday, and we made a big old birthday cake. Made a birthday cakes, remember? We put one of the golden apples in the birthday cake. Was that when I turned 40? Is that when I did that? And my axe broke. And I'm walking. I'm walking. Because I went into my inventory while I was walking. Ah. Get those chickens, Wolfie. It was Subathon 2023? It does feel more recent. So there we go. The question has been answered. The answer has been questioned. Oh, that guy just died. I mean, I did hit him with the diamond sword. I guess that'll do it. That'll do it. There's your problem. How am I doing today? I'm doing okay. I got a day off, obviously. I only work Monday through Thursdays. But today, for some reason, my allergies have just decided to go bananas. And by bananas, I mean my nose is extruding bananas. Probably because I worked outside all week, and now it's really warming up. After the previous week, we had some rain. And today we went on a walk in a garden at a city park. And then spent a couple hours outside watering the plants. So, you know, all the reasons why allergies do what they do, I did them. That was embarrassing for you, Mr. Sheep. But yeah, it was last Friday the girlfriend took me out for my surprise birthday adventure when we went whale watching on a boat. So this week and weekend, taking it easy, because I am tired. It's my first full week of, like, actually doing the job, since last week was orientation. A lot of driving. There's a lot of driving. And not a lot of walking. I thought maybe there would be some, like, walking to locations to install these moth traps. No. They want them to be installed along roadways and visible from cars and easily accessible. Which is difficult to do. It's very difficult to do. Just attach them to a long stick, then you don't have to get out of the car. Well, I gotta use a staple gun to attach them to a tree. But yeah, so we got, like, this big grid, and, like, you're supposed to aim to get your trap in the middle of each of the grids to, like, evenly distribute the pheromones. I feel like I was a little bit too focused on that, which makes things take a lot longer, especially in, like, suburbs. The suburbs are, I'm looking forward to being in, like, the city that has, like, a grid street system. But, like, the suburbs have all these, like, there's only one way in and one way out of this entire block of roads. And we kind of gotta go zigzaggy the way I'm doing it, like left to right and then right to left through the grid. And that's difficult to do when, like, the grid right next to yours is only accessible by, like, doing a loop-de-loo. Wolfie, what did you just... So yeah, that part takes a long time. At least where I am. Because I'm kind of, like, doing a row up the waterfront, the coastline. Which means it's easy to get, like, painted in a corner. That was a really big fall, Wolfie. Oh. Are you giving the locations ahead of time? Well, I have the map with a grid. You can map out stops. Well, that's the thing. In Google Maps or in the GIS field maps that we're using, from the top down, it's like, oh, that looks like there's a tree there. But you get there and there's no tree. It's been removed, or it's a bush, or it's not suitable. So you really do have to, like, go to a place. Like, I can, like, navigate. I can basically say, like, oh, that looks like a good spot, and then navigate there, and then you have to find a tree. Or it's like a tree behind a fence that you didn't see the fence on the satellite view. And if it's on somebody's property, you're supposed to, like, be nice and ask for permission. Technically, as the government, we don't need to. The Department of Agriculture has the right to place these traps on any trees, but as a courtesy, make sure people don't get mad at us, we ask. Only one lady, and you wouldn't be shocked to know, in a very rich neighborhood, in a very secluded home, got very mad. Got, like, weirdly mad at me. I knew it was like I knew I should. It was like down a dead end street, and I'm like, this is kind of inconvenient. But it is again. I was like too concerned about like trying to get in the middle of the grid. So I went there. I saw the tree. I'm like, this is kind of a sucky location, but it'll do. And I'm already here. So I go up to the door. Nobody answered the door, so at that point you leave a information hanger and then just go put up the trap. I put up the trap. Thank goodness she came out before I entered it in the computer, because once you do that, there's like no going back without like a real hassle from like the administrator side. But she like came out and was like, make this quick, I'm on a business call, which is a great start. A real Karen situation. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I do my whole spiel. Invasive moths, put this trap up there. And she's like, oh, my dogs aren't going to be able to get at it. I'm like, no, and there's no pesticide or anything in there. And she's like, how does it work? And I explained it's got a pheromone, and then there's just a sticky side. And then she's like, well, that's where you lost me. A sticky trap, that's fucked up. That's just cruel of you. The animal gets stuck there and then just dies. And I'm like, well, it's a invasive moth that we're trying to... No, that's just cruel. You're cruel. I don't want any part of it. Just like getting unreasonably mad. I'm like, no problem. I'll remove it and find another tree. Have a good day. It's like, whoa, okay. About like the moths. Right, nobody's been like upset about like their tree or like don't staple it in my tree. That was kind of the only one. That I got any sort of negative feedback. Of course, then I left and put
side birthday celebratin.
Celebratin? Thank you, Timo Warner. I went to the next block over, of course, having to like go all the way around because it was one of these neighborhoods. And that guy just happened to be like outside working on his car. And I asked him, and he was like excited. He felt like it's like he won the lottery. He's like, oh yeah, that's great. Thanks for doing that. I'm like, oh, okay. Don't mention the tiny camera and GPS built into each one. Well, there's not GPS built into each one, but I'm tagging them with GPS where each and every location is. Maybe they can staple little moth electric chairs to the... Well, that is what she said. She's like, that's just cruel. If you're gonna kill them, just kill them all at once. And I'm like, I'm like, at that point, I was like, well, I'll just remove it. Oh, Wolfie. I hope he ate that. Cake? Oh, I'm just gonna taste the cake. That's a good cake. I tell them about the near disaster. Oh, I didn't know because you haven't told anybody else publicly. Oh. The girlfriend's making cake for my birthday, and there was a brief misunderstanding on the instructions. They did choose poor font and color, and she initially put it in without the butter it called for. A stick of butter. So we hastily ran upstairs, took it out, and mixed in oil. And all appears to have been saved.
Totally fine.
Nice, good texture. Good crumb. Mm-hmm.
I heard the moths are actually surveillance drones that have gone rogue, and these traps are the only way to do a recall on the defective robots.
You got it. You figured it out.
Talk about that.
Yes.
Yeah, she's outside with the door.
Yes, yes. Giving them a quick death. I can't believe it's not butter.
It's not butter.
It's oil, yes. Mm. Moist. Moister than an oyster. She did make it in one of my bread pans, so I'm interested in the format, I guess, of what the birthday cake is going to take. But forgetting to put the butter in the cake is a far better outcome than having to go to the emergency room, as was the case in an earlier birthday. It's chocolate, and she got a cherry frosting, which should be interesting. And then we got strawberry ice cream. I've never had a cherry frosting. I mean, me neither. That's why she got it. It's like the pre-made frosting. Unless the label was misread. Fonts. Thank you, Australia, the entire continent and country. Yeah, so far, I mean, Monday, my first day, didn't start until like 1 p.m. because that's when I went to meet up with my supervisor, and they came along with me to do my first, I don't remember, traps to get me in the groove of things. But as of Thursday, the end of Thursday, I've already forgotten. I've already forgotten what I did. I did 140. I installed 140 traps in my zone. You made them all yourself. Yes. Yes, I did. I mean, the girlfriend is very kind and helpful in putting the stickers and writing my trapper number on each of them, because that is... Where am I going? Am I walking away from the Farlands? I got all turned around and bamboozled. Yeah, now I only have 10 traps made, so I think I'm gonna make some this weekend, even though it's like not on company time, because on Monday it's supposed to be like 90 degrees. So I want to get out like extra early. Like on Thursday I started at 6:30 a.m. I want to do the same thing and then cut out early to like then come back home and make more traps in the afternoon to avoid the heat. Because it's even on like Wednesday and Thursday when it was only like 70 degrees out. You're getting in the car, walking outside, getting back in the car, starting the car. And it's just like there's not enough time for the AC, or you're not driving fast enough for the windows to do anything. It just gets very hot. I can't, I mean, I'm going to have to, but I don't want to imagine how difficult that is to keep the car cool on a 90-degree day. Does it have a moonroof? No. It's a government vehicle. It's the base model. Well, he almost pushed me off the edge. The birthday bow. I am the birthday bow. Oh god. That's unfortunate. I don't know where Wolfie is, and that worries me.
Those guys had a long road getting from there to here.
It's been a long road.
I dig down to there.
What did you give birth to?
Me. The day. I gave birth to this day. Quay Squy, thank you for 117 months in the subtub. And then straight on till sunshine. Till sunshine? Till sunrise. Oh god, why would you do such a thing? Why did you spawn there? That was the worst place. You dingus? I went this way for your sake. You're like, no, I want to take damage. That is not a bed. That's a bed. I know a bed when I see one. So yeah, it's really just the drive to spot, go to thing. I also have the port, and like the squares are much finer on the port, so it's really gonna, like, I feel like I'm gonna be able to just like walk to a couple locations instead of like driving a quarter of a mile and then going to, of course, if I can find any trees in the port. Is my main concern. Did you see Crunch Lab and Mark Rober's thing to take a selfie of yourself in space? No. I don't really peruse the internet or Mark Robler. Just trying to build a facial recognition database. Oink. Good pigs today. Great meaty pigs. They know it's your birthday. Happy birthday, bro. Broheim. Whee! Oh, that was not as climactic as I would have hoped. Ew. Oh dang! I could still boat.
Timo Warner gifted a tier 1 sub to Birthday Boy. They have given 1094 gift subs in the channel.
Okay, that's pretty funny. Thank you, Timo Warner, for the gift sub to Birthday Boy. Spooky birthdays. The held compass is very giant. It is. Deet, 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 deet. Oh, it doesn't get boat compass. There he is. Ooh. Dynamic. I do have other good news. Good news, everyone. For my birthday, the girlfriend also got herself hired at a new job. Huzzah, hooray! One of the ones that was on the tops of her lists that she was interviewing multiple times for. I can't remember if I kind of mentioned that stuff before. I'm not gonna say what it is, just because it's still contingent on like all the onboarding stuff. But I don't see why anything would change. But it's due to start in July. That's very nice. That's a lot of stress.
Surprise, neighbor! I just bought a new Corolla wagon.
Congratulations.
Ah, surprise. Good timing.
Timo Warner gifted a Tier 1 sub to New Job Monday. They have given 1095 gift subs in the channel.
ZK with the beautiful timing. 98 months in the sub. ZK, thank you very much for that and the congratulations. And then Timo Warner with the gift sub. Oh boy. Oh yes indeed. Now we're both gonna have jobs. The only thing we're gonna have to deal with is the overlap. And the cats are fine alone for the day. Why am I doing it like that? I keep... Oh, that's like just muscle memory. But like, Juno. Of course, at that time, I'm going to be monitoring the traps, not installing them. So basically just going around and checking them to see if there's any catches. So hopefully that seems less laborious because I already know where all the traps are. I don't have to like sit there and decide where to put them. So I should hopefully be able to just like kind of run back home in the middle of the day to take care of Juno really quick. Bed. Don't need all this cobblestone. $99 viewers. For my birthday? You shouldn't have. Ah! My boat's stuck. That was not a side sleeping. That was a normal look at your feet just sleeping. Boink. Why is the game laggy? It's not laggy. I'm running at a smooth 2,000 frames per second. This is just the way the game is. It's just how it is. Now it's this way too. It's how it is in both directions. To an increasing degree. Oh, I had boat hand. I had boat hand this whole time and I didn't know it. Why don't you show F3 more? It's because I gotta, like, get the nuclear codes for my Farlands or Bust F3 button, and I don't have them on my person at the moment. Not authorized. But yeah, no, in the upper left, the percentage number is the percentage where we've walked along the western Farlands here towards the north corner. But yeah, I don't... Traditionally in Farlands or Bust, we withheld the F3 number for special events and achievements. Good answer. I'm glad it passed the test. Is anybody playing Forza anymore? I was just thinking about, like, not having time. Or Roadcraft. Remember Roadcraft? There's a 74 Corolla this week? Well, dang it, how do I get it? I was complaining how there wasn't one available. They listened to me. I mean, no, they had the model already made for the previous Forza game. You gotta do all the seasonal events. Can I just buy it? I think that's very difficult. Bleep, 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 bleep. That's weird. I should, like, Maybe we should fire that up after this. See if I can't get my car in the video game. Oh. Ooh. Waterfall-y. Hey there, Wolfie. Oh. Oh, I pushed the wrong button. Water doesn't pop cactus off. I don't think it's being touched by the water. I think it is just converged around it. Unless you've actually looked it up and seen that it doesn't. For sure, regardless. Bloop. Boing. What else is new? Are we finding the corner now? We're looking for it. We don't know where we misplaced that corner Farlands, but we'll find it eventually.
I tell you what, I'll give you 20. 20? How uncharacteristically generous for Amy.
Congratulations on both of yours new employments.
Plurals. Plurals and possessives. Mixed together as one. Thank you, Not Tonight. Top tip of the day. Much appreciated.
Where you came from was another dimension. Another dimension. Another dimension. Another dimension. Another dimension.
Happy 96th birthday.
Another
Oh,
dimension.
wait.
Another dimension. Another dimension.
Jinglestug, thank you for 96 months in the subtub. Subtub. Oh yeah, another person reached the Farlands a few days ago. Good for them. Gonna be pretty rough to watch the jitter happen in both directions, or it might be amazing. It might be like they'll cancel each other out, like a noise canceling headphones cancel out noise. You never know. Anything is possible. All right, Wolfie, please. Ah, dingus. Oop. Do we have to do a Wolfie fix for the other direction? I don't believe so. I believe the fix is just for the entire coordinate system, regardless of which direction. You'd have to ask Figonometry that, because that's who helped create the little add-on mod. Because my understanding is they actually fixed it. The jitters, the floating points, and the code is there to turn it into double precision or whatever it's called. They just had them commented out. So it defaulted to the floating points. Professional programmers. .com. Whoa. Whoa. I'm stuck. I'm trapped. So's Wolfie, apparently. Dingus. Oh, I got a bit of a headache. My nose was giving me such problems. I did a nose spray, and I think that's what's giving me the headache. Birthday headache. Woo! The glow. Oh boy. Yeah, it's like they want us to start at 6:30. So to like be able to do that, I feel like I got to get up at like 5:30. Means I'd have to go to bed at like 9:30 when the sun is still out. If I wanted a full 8 hours of sleep. Impossible. Anybody else work wonky hours? Or long hours? You take Unisom? I mean, I just picked up some melatonin. Because I was out. You work 12-hour shifts. Whoa. I held on for far too long into that one. The hidey hole was nearly in the Farlands. I'm going to go insane searching for a chirping cricket in your room. Say we go around this way. Or not. Oh, good, he's spawned. Is it your smoke alarm? Yeah. Ka-derp. Excuse me once again. Thrilling, action-packed birthday. Thank you. I did it. I've truly achieved things by existing. Oh, I gotta do this. Eroding!
Palette Hands gifted a Tier 1 sub to M. Morgan. They have given 995 gift subs in the channel.
Thank you very much, Palathans. Whoa, that was weird.
Timo Warner gifted a Tier 1 sub to Birthday Plays Games. They have given 1096 gift subs in the channel.
1096. Sounds like a tax form. Thank you for the gift sub. Oi. Any other June birthdays in chat? Geminis. None. Not a one. Yesterday, for Subsponge... Well, happy yesterday birthday, Subsponge. Isn't our astrological sign basically 69 too? I don't know what the sign is. Like the symbol. I just know that it's the twins. Twins, Basil. Woof. Oh Lord. Oh Lord, he's sneezing. Ugh. Cancer is the 69 one, and it's on its side. Oof, now that gave me a headache. Gemini is like a 2, but with curves on the top and the bottom. I have boogers on my beard, do I? Old booger beard is what they call me. Whoa, careful, Wolfie. Why and how would you even do have such a thing? My tea is empty. My tea. Another thing they included in the car that we get to keep is this gigantic water bottle. It's like, I would be surprised if it wasn't a gallon. I don't know if you've seen one of these. Have you heard of this? Have you seen these? The giant stainless, you know, insulated water bottle. Which is nice and kind of them, but there's nowhere to put it in the car where it's not gonna like knock over and roll around while I'm driving, and I find that very annoying. I don't know if it's a gallon, it might be a half gallon, but it's just a big, it looks like a frickin' mortar shell. Buckle it into the passenger seat. That's where all my traps go, so I can just like grab a trap and go on yet. Yeah, it does. It looks like I thank you. That is a very good analogy. Is that it looks like a giant Lego man head? Yes, yes, it does. Because it's got the little cap on the top, and then it's just a big cylinder underneath it. I should paint it yellow and put a little smiley face on it. That's hilarious. That's funny. That's very funny. You've tempted me now. I already put a Farlands or bus sticker on it, though. It would be a wasted sticker. I might have to do that. I mean, amongst all the other things I say I'm going to do, I'm going to make a birdhouse. I'm going to make a planter. I'm going to make a Datsun 280Z not look like crap. And lo and behold, he did none of these things, and other things, on his list. Ugh, sorry about all the snorkeling. Oh no! Don't break, don't break. Ah, I think it broke. Flew too close to the sun. Do I have another one? I do! I'm so smart.
Glory to you and your house.
Hello there.
Eepla, thank you for 11 months in the subtub. Fellow right-hand Windows key haver. Dub dub. I'm not, well, I hope I'm not sick. This is allergies. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't also be surprised if I did get sick. I feel like it's very tempting fate for the department to bring everybody in from around the state who's going to work on the moth traps to one location to spend 3 days together and not expect some of them to exchange illness. Ah. They're not moths yet. If they do exist, they're still in their pupa stage, caterpillar. They don't start flying until July, which is why we put out all the traps now. So if you see any caterpillars with 5 blue spots and 8 red spots, or something like that, perhaps that's backwards, but that is how the moths do. And these moths aren't even, like, pollinators or anything. Because once they become a moth, they don't eat anymore. They've only ever eaten during their caterpillar stage, which is why they eat all the leaves on a tree. They only live as moths for like 8 to 10 days. Just to mate. And then they die. Moth facts. And lay eggs. Well, the females, yes, but the females don't fly. So they kind of just hang out and wait. Just stick a tissue under each nostril and breathe through your mouth. Why is it getting annoying? Hold on. What was so funny? The mouth is very important. That sounds like a thing I said. .4%. I didn't even think of this. But I purposefully started this stream at 4:44 p.m. and now we're at 4.4% on a particular birthday with the similar numbers, as in the same exact numbers. It was all part of the plan that I just thought of right now, since it happened. Oh, spoiler. As was predicted by the ancient texts. It's 440 years old. Oh, and the sun's going down. Perfect. I was gonna say, I hope I don't reach 4.41. That would ruin the whole day. Have a seat, Wolfie. Oh. All right. Fill in the hidey hole. Do that. Make some beds. Place some beds. And let's go to sleep and back up the world. That was a good snore on account of the stuffed nose. Gotta take the benefits when I can get them. Oh, wrong button. I'm not done. 91,714.79 megabytes, 4.4% of the way. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm streaming.
Thank you.